Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how I prepare and get ready for baking. As you all know, I'm a home baker, so I have to juggle so many things to be able to get myself ready for baking. And then these are the steps, these are the process, these are the things I do to help me get the best out of my baking time and not run into any issues as I bake. So the first thing I do is to get my pans ready. I prep my pans with baking paper or parchment paper. I find this method very effective because it makes my cake come out nicely after baking, and then it also helps to prevent it from burning too much while baking. So you can also use other methods for preparing your pan, which is coating your pan with margarine and then sprinkle some flour around it and removing the excess. But I find this method to be very fast, effective, and easy for me to work with as a home baker. So this method is just the best that I used most of the time. You can use parchment paper, baking paper, or paper suitable for baking. Just make sure that you cut it to the size of the pan that is required, and then you place it into your pan. Now the next thing I do, which is mise en place, is to bring out all my ingredients and measure my flour, measure my sugar, measure my butter, bring out my eggs, bring out my baking powder, my flavors, everything I'm going to be used for baking. I bring them out and prepare and keep them aside. I measure to the exact quantity that I require for baking at that particular time, and I measure everything and I bring it out because it makes my work easy and I don't get to make mistakes during baking. Next thing is to now cream my butter and my butter and sugar together. The step I use here is to cream my butter first, then I start to add in my sugar in gradually. You could do this at the same time if you so wish, or you could follow my procedure. Now this is the baking process proper. Now it's very important that you measure out your ingredients and you use the right ingredients for your cake so that it comes out nice and it bakes well. Make sure you use room temperature eggs while baking. Certain procedures are required for certain cakes, so just follow your process, follow your recipes well. That is one of the secrets to baking right. Now after doing that, the next process is folding in my flour, which is incorporating the dry into the wet ingredient. And now this is another step that you should take note of very importantly while baking, so that you don't get to overmix your batter and the cake comes out not looking nice at the end of the day. Okay, so I mix my batter, introduce my dry ingredient using the folding method, and after doing this I just put my batter in my pan and I bake well. Now, secrets to baking well, like I said earlier, you need to measure out your ingredients properly, use the right oven temperature, make sure that you are following the procedure well. One of my secrets to not making mistakes while baking is to place my recipe card beside me, and it helps me a lot. There are times when you forget to add a particular ingredient. I have baked certain time and I forgot to add sugar, add my baking powder. So you can imagine when you have your recipe card close to you, it helps you to guide you and to not make you forget. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you got a few tips that will help your baking process today. Please don't forget to subscribe and ask me questions. Put up your comments in the comment section. Thank you very much.